Welcome to the class today and welcome to the new participants, okay? And today we are gonna have a special extra focus on our core muscles, okay? So if you feel, some of you might feel that some of the exercises are a little bit harder for you, so use please your own judgment during the class. And if at any time you feel that it's too much for you, you can always focus on the breathing. Notice if you stop breathing deeply, if the movements stop being fluent and smooth, that's a sign that you need to drop down a level, okay? So I expect you to listen to your body and use your own judgment. If you need to stop at any time, have a rest, just do it, okay? So we're going to start lying down on our backs, on our mats. Lovely. So find a comfortable position here. So your legs can be bent if you have lower back issues. Otherwise, you can have your legs straight. And if your legs are straight, just allow your feet to fall apart. Take your arms by your sides, palms facing up, and close your eyes. And just being aware of your breathing. Inhaling deeply through the nose and exhaling deeply through the mouth. Just allowing your body to relax and settle. Letting go of any tension. And we're going to practice our abdominal breathing today. So we're going to place our hands on the abdomen, on the tummy. We're going to start breathing deeply through the nose. And as you breathe in, feel how your abdomen raises, your belly button raises, and breathe out through the mouth, your belly button falls. And when you're ready, we're going to start breathing for a count of 5. Okay, so breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you breathe out, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So in, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And carry on your own pace. Every time you breathe out, just allowing your body to feel more and more relaxed, more heavy. And then we're going to move the hands to the rib cage area, okay? And we're going to continue breathing for a count of 5. This time we send the air to the ribs, expanding the rib cage as you breathe in and contracting the rib cage as you breathe out. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Great. Okay, we're going to release our arms now by the sides. With the palms facing down, you're going to center your legs. Yes, your toes and your knees are pointing facing the ceiling. Okay, so on the out breath, we're going to activate our core muscles, our center. We're going to lift our right leg off the floor just a few inches and then release the leg down. And the next out breath, just a few inches, your left leg lifts and then release. And carry on. You're going to initiate the movement from your center, from your core. And then release. From your core, and then you activate the muscles on the leg, and you lift. Try to keep the front of the body, the length across the front of the body, and the length on your hip flexors across the hips. Well done. On the next one, we're going to lift the right leg, and we're going to hold it there. And if you want to work a bit harder, you're going to lift the head off the floor at the same time, and count for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release down. Now we're going to lift the left leg. So you can do just the leg, or leg and head. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. We're gonna do one more time on each leg. So lift, lengthen, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, and on the left, lift, lengthen, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release down. Well done. Take your arms all the way up and over the head. Deep breathe in. And on the breath out, circle your arms by your sides. And again, take your arms up and over. Breathe in. And breathe out as you circle your arms by your sides. And one more time, breathe in, up and over. And breathe out as you circle your arms. Take your arms, keep them by the sides, palms down. We're gonna draw our right leg towards you, bending the leg, and then draw your left leg towards you. Okay, so from here, again, activating the core, moving from your center, float your right leg up to tabletop, and then float the leg down. And with the left, float your left leg up to tabletop, and float it back down. Okay, and again. Right leg float. Make sure you move from your core. Okay, so initiating the movement from the center, not from the leg, not from the hip flexor. And now we're gonna move opposite arm and leg. And drop. So one leg and the opposite arm, and drop. And again, one leg and the opposite arm, and drop. And one last one, and drop. Okay, so for the next exercise, we're gonna try to keep both legs in a tabletop position. But if this is hard for you, so I'm gonna demonstrate the exercise. This is what we're going to do, tabletop, and then we're gonna open just one leg out to the side, and then you take it back, and then you do the same with the other leg. But if for any reason this is hard for you, you can keep your feet down on the floor. Just open and close. Okay, so open and close. So that's the modification if you feel any pain, any discomfort on your lower back. Okay, so carry on. And again, moving from the center. And try to keep your knee, your ankle, and your hip in alignment. So make sure you don't turn the leg out. One more time on its leg. With control, notice your shoulders. Okay, great. From here, we're gonna extend the right leg away, 45-degree angle, and then take it back. And same with the left leg. So if your feet are on the floor, keep them on the floor, and that just extend one leg out at a time, okay? Notice your shoulders, notice your neck, notice your jaw. That's good. Well done. Make it your last one. Great. And have your knees on the chest and rock from side to side. We're gonna draw circles with the hips. Okay, so when you're ready, we're gonna open the hips and circle, and then take the knees to the chest. So breathe in as you open and circle, and knees to chest. Breathe in, open and circle. Breathe out, knees to chest. Good. Open and circle, knees to chest. And we'll reverse the way. Push the knees away and open and circle. Good. Push away, open and circle. Push away, open and circle. One more time. Push away, open and circle. Okay, great. So from this position, we're gonna drop the feet down. Okay, and we're gonna take the arms up, breathe in, and on the breath out, we're gonna lift the head off the floor and curl. Just do it a few times, just here. Breathe away, exhale. And one more time. And breathe away. You can hold it there. And then we're going to take the head back and we're going to clasp the hands behind the head. Okay, we're going to carry on with the core laps. So on the out breath, we're going to take the head up. Okay, try to keep your elbows wide and curl up and release the head down. And exhale. And release the head down. And breathe out. And release the head down. Good. Exhale. Just breaking from your breastbone and make sure your belly button stays down. Don't allow it to pop up. Good. This time, we're going to curl up. We're going to hold it there. Okay? Hold there. And now take your right shoulder towards your left knee and center. And take the head down. So the out breath, curl up. Left shoulder towards the right knee, center, and release down. Breathe out as you curl up. Right shoulder towards the left knee, center, and release down. Good. And then breathe out, curl up, and left shoulder towards the right knee, center, and release down. Okay? And again. Shoulder to knee, center, and release. Good. Last one. And shoulder to knee, center, and release. Well done. So keep your arms by your sides in alignment with your shoulders. Get your feet and your legs together. We're going to do a side rolls, okay? You can keep your feet down on the floor, or if you want to work a bit harder, you can keep them in a tabletop position, okay? We're going to start taking the legs towards the right and the head towards the left. Take a deep breath in, and on the breath out, roll back to front. So legs to the left, head to the right, breathe in, and breathe out as you take them back to center. We're going to try to keep our legs together throughout the exercise. On the out breath, we squeeze them together, activating your inner thighs. Well done. And take your legs back to center and release them. Release your feet down. And we're going to clasp our hands behind the head again. So we're going to do curl ups again, but this time, as you lift your head off the floor on the breath out, you're going to float your right leg up, okay? And then you release it down. On the out breath, head off the floor, curl up and float your left leg up. And release down, breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in slow. Good, breathe out. And breathe in slow. Good, exhale. You want to allow your belly to pop up. Good. We do one more time on its leg. And last one. Okay, this time we're going to add a oblique curl up. So we're going to do the same. Lift your right leg up, curl up, and then take your left shoulder towards the right knee, center, and lower. So breathe out, left leg up, shoulder to knee, center, and lower. Exhale, right leg up, shoulder to knee, center, and lower. Breathe out, left leg up, shoulder to knee, center, and lower. Well done. We do 2 more times on each leg, on your own pace. Good. And just 1 more time on each leg. And last one. Ooh, well done. Good. Extend your legs. Extend your arms. Reach long. That's lovely. And take your arms by your sides. Bend your legs. And we're going to do a spine up, shoulder brace. So we're going to tilt the pelvis. We're going to peel vertebra by vertebra off the floor. And go up to the tips of the shoulder blades. And we're going to hold the position here. Just still, hold. Press down deeply, dig with your feet on the floor, trying to keep the high of the pelvis. And breathe deeply. On the next breath, release vertebra by vertebra on the floor. Okay, so we're going to have 1 knee at a time on the chest again. And we're going to keep our heels together, toes out. So you make like a V shape with your feet, okay? Keep your arms down by the sides. We're gonna do this exercise, it's called frog legs. So on the out breath, we're gonna extend the legs. See how far you can go. You can keep the knees bent if you need to. You can try to extend the legs, okay? And then knees to the chest. Breathe in and breathe out as you extend the legs, okay? If you want to work harder, for those who want to work a bit harder, you can extend the legs a little bit lower, 45-degree angle, okay? See how far you can go comfortably. Make sure your shoulders are still relaxed, your neck, your jaw are relaxed. And initiate the movement from the core, the center. And we do one more time. Okay, this time we're gonna extend the legs. You can keep them bent if you need to, okay? Or you can have them straight. And then we're gonna open the legs out to the sides and close, okay? So open them out to the sides and close it. Open and close. If you need to bend them, just bend them, okay? Open, close, open, and close. Okay, now we are gonna open them. We're gonna place the hands on the inside of the legs. You can keep them bent here, okay? Just bend on the hands on the inside of the legs, or you can have them straight. And we're gonna see if we can roll from side to side, okay? So if they are bent, you roll here from side to side. Just keeping the legs nice and wide. Or you can have your legs straight. That's good. Voila. Okay, so from here, come back to the center. We're gonna place the hands now behind. So that if they are bent, you can place them behind the thighs. If they are straight, you can place them behind the on your calf muscles. Okay, and we're gonna rock forwards and backwards. See how far you can go. Okay, you're gonna stay on the mat, or you can try to rock and come up. Okay, so listen to your body. Any pain, any discomfort, stop. That's it, well done. And we're gonna, on the next one, we're gonna roll up and we're gonna hold the position. Okay, hold it there. Breathe, shoulders away from the ears. That's it, keep breathing. Well done. And release, place the sole of the feet together. Open the hips, and lengthen the spine, butterfly stretch. Good, just flapping your legs. Good. And we're gonna take the head down and towards the feet. And then release. Okay, so we're gonna find an all fours position. Okay? So on your all fours, make sure your wrists are right below the shoulders and your knees are right below the hips. And keep the natural curves on your spine, okay? Make sure there is a curve on your natural curve here on your spine. Activating the center on the out breath, we're gonna slide our right leg out, trying to keep your pelvis still, and then lift your leg up, okay? And then come back to the starting position. Breathe in. As you breathe out, your left leg slides and lift, and take it back to the starting position. Okay. Those who want to add a bit more of challenge, you can do opposite arm and leg. So right leg and left arm, and take it back. And then your left leg, your right arm, and take it back. Okay, and the next one, we're gonna hold the position, and then I'm gonna give you a variation. So you can do just the leg, or you can do the leg and the arm, okay? So the variation, if you're doing only the leg, you're gonna take the knee in, tucking the leg on the out breath, and then you're gonna extend and lengthen the leg, okay? If you are doing arm and leg, you tuck your arm and your leg, rounding the spine, and then you lengthen away. Okay, we're gonna do 3 times on each side. Round and lengthen, and one more. Exhale, round and inhale, lengthen away, and then release. Okay, so we try the other side. So if you feel too wobbly doing your arm and your leg, do just the leg. Okay? So on the in breath, on the out breath, round, in breath to lengthen. Okay? Out breath, round, with control, and lengthen. And one more time, moving with control, rounding the spine, lean towards the head, and lengthen away. Good, and release that. Good, let's sit on our heels, stretch your spine. Next, out breath, we're gonna roll up to the leg, okay? And let's slide down on one side. And we're gonna prepare for some double leg lifts now. So your head is gonna be resting on your arm if this is comfortable. Otherwise, you can place your hand resting on a cushion, your head resting on a cushion, on a pillow. And try to keep your body nice and long. Next to you can see your toes if you look down. Keep your ankles, your knees, your hips, and your shoulders one on top of the other. So you can have your hand in front of the chest, okay? On the out breath, initiating the movement from the center, start to lift both legs up at the same time together, and then release them down. Okay, so the out breath, lift and lengthen. Modification, if for any reason this is hard for you, you just do one leg up, okay? And then release. And if any of you want more challenge, you can keep your hand by the sides. And maybe keep your arm up, the fingers pointing the ceiling. As you go up and down with the legs, trying to keep your legs together, activating your inner thighs. That's it, great. 3, 2, and 1, we're gonna hold it there still. Hold it, breathe. And maybe some of you can scissor the legs as you hold it, but try to keep the balance. Notice, feel your lower abdomen, the muscles on your lower abdomen active, working. Well done, and release, legs together, and lower your legs. Bend your legs, take a little break here. You can tap or up the hip if you need to. Good, we're gonna roll on our fronts. And now we're gonna prepare for a low plank. So elbows are gonna be below the shoulders. And on the out breath, you're gonna lift your pelvis up. So some of you just hold the position here, and you can have a rest when you need to. If you want to work a bit harder, you're gonna tuck your toes under, you're gonna lift 1 or 2 legs off the floor and hold the position there, okay? And make sure your head is in alignment with the spine, so you're not looking down, okay? And just breathe there, focus on your breathing. When you need to rest, anytime you need to rest, just have a little break and then come back to your plank. And if you want to work a bit harder, we're gonna start swaying our body forwards and backwards. So pressing with the heels back and then rolling on the toes. Pressing on the heels, rolling on the toes, pressing the heels, rolling the toes. So make sure you are using your core muscles. Have the lower ribs. It helps you to keep your upper abdominal muscles engaged. Okay, and back to center. And now keep your feet a little bit closer together. We're gonna sway our body from side to side. Side to side. Let's sway the body, one side and the other side. More than everyone. Nearly there, and release down. Good. Drop the pelvis down, knees and pelvis down. We're gonna keep this Sphinx position, okay? So elbows below the shoulders. Did you lift your abdominals off the floor, feeling the stretch there? Good. And now we're gonna kick with our right leg. Kick, and drop. And with the left, kick, and drop. With the right, kick, and drop. So if you find this hard, you can move your elbows a little bit forward, okay? Or you can just keep your head resting on your hands, Okay, you find it a mat for your lower back, and you make your last one. Great, and take a little break, drop your hips. And when you're ready, we're gonna roll on the other side. So we do the double leg lifts on the other side. Okay, so head resting on your arm. Make sure your body is nice and long. When you're ready, initiate the movement from the center. On the out breath, lift and lengthen your legs. And then breathe in. Breathe out, so lift and lengthen. And breathe into it. Breathe and lift and lengthen. And release. You can play with your arms if you want more challenge. And we do 4 more. 4, try to keep your legs together. Inner thighs active. 3, 2, and 1. So now we're gonna hold the position. You can stay still, or you can try to scissor your legs, controlling the movement. Great. Legs together. Roll, drop the legs down, bend the knees. Have a little break, up or wrap your hips if you need to. Okay, we're gonna roll on our front again. And this time we're gonna prepare for a high plank. So hands are gonna be below the shoulders. We're gonna lift the head up, breathe in, and breathe out your push up. So you are in an all-fours position. The front here, we're gonna give you options, okay? So on the out breath, we're gonna extend one leg, right leg, and left leg. You can hold it there, then maybe you can drop one knee down and the other knee down. And you carry on, okay? Extend 1 and 2 legs, and then drop 1 and 2 legs. If you want to work harder, you're gonna hold the position still. Okay? And variation, if you still want to work harder, on the out breath, you're gonna take right knee to the chest and extend, and then take the left knee to the chest and extend. Okay, you carry on. One more time on each leg. Lovely, well done everyone. Good. And now we're gonna drop the knees down, and we're gonna drop the pelvis down, so we stretch in cobra. As it stretch there, breathe. Push yourself up. Drop your hands back, all fours. Round your spine like a cat, tucking the tail under. Straighten your spine. And then sit on your heels. Drop the head on the floor or on top of a cushion, a pillow, a block. And take your arms by your side with your palms facing up. Just take a few deep breaths there. Just coming back to your lateral breathing. And when you're ready, roll yourself up. Okay, and we're gonna shift the weight to one side, turn your legs around, come to the front of the mat. Good. We're gonna start to go down to the floor slowly, okay? So you can keep your knees bent, you can have your hands behind the thighs. If you need to lift your toes up, do so, okay? That's more comfortable for you. You can have your arms in front of the shoulders, or you can have your legs straight. And on the out breath, we're gonna tilt the pelvis. Okay, starting by tilting the pelvis a little bit, and start to go down towards the floor with control. See if you can imprint vertebra by vertebra on the floor. Okay, with control. Noticing, feeling all your vertebrae touching the mat, and then you're gonna rest down. Good. So when you're ready, here, keeping your right leg straight, we're gonna bend the left leg, okay? And flex your foot, flex the foot of your right leg. So your right leg is gonna be strong down on the floor, okay? And arms by your sides, palms down. From here, we're gonna start taking the left leg across the body on the breathe in, and on the breathe out, we're gonna circle the leg. So breathe in, take the leg across the body, breathe out as you circle. Breathe in across the body, and breathe in as you circle. And one more time across the body, and circle. Okay, and now we're gonna reverse the way. So take the knee out to the side, breathe in, and breathe out as you circle. So out to the side, breathe in, and breathe out as you circle. You can have your legs straight if you want to work a bit harder there. And out to the side, and circle. Again, so from here, you're gonna take the arms over the head, breathe in. On the breathe out, we're gonna circle the arms by the side, lift your head off the floor, and we're gonna curl up. You're gonna stay there. You can try to extend the leg. Some of you might try to lift the body up at the same time, okay? And then you release down and take your knee back to the chest. Take your arms up and over the head, breathe in. On the breathe out, circle and curl up. You're gonna stay there just on the curl up, or you can try to roll up and then release down. Arms over the head, breathe in, breathe out as you circle. So you can stay here, that's fine, or you can try to roll up and then release all the way down. Keep the knee on the chest, hands on your shin bones, lift your right leg up, head off the floor, head towards the knee, breathe in, and breathe out, switch legs, and switch, and switch. So we do our single leg stretch, switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. Good, switch, and switch, lovely. Keep your right knee on the chest now, left leg down on the floor. You flex the foot of your left leg, keep your left leg strong, bend the right knee. You can have the leg straight if you want to work harder. Take the leg across the body on the breathe in, and breathe out as you circle the leg. Across the body, breathe in, and breathe out as you circle. Across the body, and circle. And stay strong on your rib cage. Don't allow it to tilt. And circle, and we're gonna reverse the way. So take the knee out to the side, breathe in, breathe out as you circle. Out to the side, breathe in, and breathe out the circle. Two more. And one more time. Good. Preparing for the piece of preparation. So arms up and over the head, breathe in, breathe out as you circle the arm, head of the floor, curl up. You're gonna stay there, or you can try to roll up. Good, and release down. Arms up and over, breathe in. On the breathe out, circle and roll up. Good, and release down, breathe in. Up and over, breathe out, circle, curl up or roll up. Great. Keep the knee on the chest. Hands on top of your shin bones. Lift the left leg up, head off the floor, crown of the head up towards the ceiling. When you're ready, single leg stretch, switch legs, switch, switch. And allow the breathing to go with the movement. That's good. Lovely, well done. Last one, hug your knees in the chest. Great, rock from side to side. Yeah, we're gonna try now. Same exercise, same thing with two legs. So we're gonna start with the double leg circles. So if you have lower back issues, okay, keep your knees here on the chest, next to the chest, okay? You just do the circles there with the knees towards the chest. If you want to work a bit harder, you're gonna find your tabletop position. So knees are gonna be right over the hips, okay? Legs together. For those who want more challenge, your legs are gonna be straight. Okay, so when you're ready, we're gonna start with the breathe in. We're gonna take the legs slightly to the left, breathe in, and then the breathe out, we circle. Now we reverse the way, breathe in, legs to the right, and breathe out as you circle. Okay, 3 more times. Legs to the left, breathe in, breathe out as you circle. And let's do right. Breathe in and breathe out as you circle. 2 more times on each side. As you notice your shoulders, notice any tension. Notice your neck, your jaw. Last one. Great. Keep your knees bent on the chest. Okay? Those who want to work harder, you can try to keep your legs straight throughout the exercise. Okay? So we're going to take the arms up and over. Breathe in. And on the breathe out, circle the arms. Head off the floor. Curl up. You can stay there. Curl up. Or you can try to roll all the way up. Okay? And then we'll release down. Knees to the chest. Arms over the head. Breathe in. Breathe out as a circle. This up. Good. And again, down. Breathe in and breathe out. Fantastic. Well done. Okay. Keep the knees on the chest. Good. We prepare now for our double leg stretch. So we're gonna lift the head off the floor. Crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Okay. On the breathe in, we're gonna extend the arms, maybe the legs, so you can keep them bent. Okay. On the breathe out, we circle the arms, knees to chest. So breathe in, extend, breathe out as you circle. Good. Breathe in, extend arms and legs. Breathe out as you circle. Good. Carry on. Extend, circle, lovely. Extend, circle. If your neck hurts at any time, drop the head down. And one last one. Extend and circle, lovely. Release down. Squeeze the knees on the chest. Release, squeeze, release. And last one, squeeze and release. We're gonna do a crisscross now, okay? So we're gonna clasp the hands behind the heads. If it's okay for you, you're gonna keep your legs in a tabletop position. Otherwise, you're gonna keep your feet down on the floor. That's the modification, okay? So when you're ready, on the out breath, we're gonna take the right shoulder towards the left knee. Release, breathe in, breathe out, left shoulder towards the right knee. And for those who want to work harder, as you take the shoulder towards the knee, you're gonna extend the same leg. And then release, breathe in, and breathe out, and release. Good. We're gonna do 2 more on each side. And last one. Great, well done everyone. Knees on the chest, good, rock from side to side. Okay, hands behind the thighs. We're gonna roll up to sitting. So this time, I'm gonna give you options for this exercise. So some of you, if you feel this is hard, you can be just maybe here, okay, just trying to maybe hugging your knees, your legs with your arms. Feet can be down, or you can try to balance on your bottom, okay? For those who want to work a bit harder, you're gonna place your hands behind the thighs, and then we're gonna breathe in, we're gonna go down slightly, and breathe out. Okay, so breathe in and breathe out. And for those who want to work harder, you're gonna extend arms, legs, breathe in, and breathe out as you round. Inhale and exhale. See if we can do 8 in a row. In. That's good. So maybe just stay here, okay? If you feel that's hard for you, maybe just stay balancing on your bottom. Maybe 2 more, the ones that are working, okay? And then when you finish, everyone is gonna stay there, rounding the spine. And place your feet down on the floor. Hug your legs. Head towards the knees. Have a rest here. And then release. Okay. So we're gonna prepare for a side plank. So we're gonna see if we can do it with like a high plank, okay? High side plank. So you can try to do it with your hands, okay? If that's okay for you. But if you have wrist issues, stay on your elbow, okay? So elbow below the shoulder, that's the modification. So I'm gonna give you options. One of the options is just lift the push the hip up, okay? Come up, and then you release that, okay? Just that. If you want to work a bit harder, you're gonna lift the pelvis at the same time, and then you're gonna drop. So up and down, okay? If you want to work harder, you're gonna extend your legs. You're gonna come up to your side plank, and then maybe you're gonna go down and up, down and up, okay? If it's hard on your wrist, elbow, okay? Just stay on your elbow, you go down and up, down and up, down and up. That's it, good. Knees can be bent if you need to. That's it, down and up, well done. Maybe on the last one, hold it there for a bit longer. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, release down. Great, everyone. Okay, so now we're gonna come up and we're gonna try to find a mermaid position. So your bottom leg is gonna be on the front, okay? And the other leg is gonna be facing backwards. So if this is uncomfortable, for some of you might be uncomfortable in this position, you can change the position. You can have your leg straight, or you can have a cross leg position here, okay? So try to feel comfortable. Arms are gonna be by the sides, okay? You're gonna leave one arm, breathe in, and on the breathe out, bend towards one side, okay? And then we're gonna breathe in and breathe out as you bend to the other side over the legs. So in and stretch. Good. Okay, in, reach up, and as you bend the elbow and try to keep the head close to the arms so you don't do this with the head, okay? And then reach and bend into the other side. Okay, that's lovely. So now the arm you were using for the plank, you're gonna stretch it. Stretch the shoulders, good. Okay, now we're gonna press the hand behind, and see if you can lift the pelvis off the floor. Lifting the pelvis, taking the other arm up and stretch. Feeling the stretch here along the side of the body, the hip flexor. Lovely, and release that. Okay, we're gonna do the other side. So starting with your side plank. So low side plank or high side plank. Again, you decide which one you want to do. And on the out breath, initiating the movement from the waist, lifting the waist up, and then you can drop, okay? Or you can leave the waist in the hip, and then you can drop, okay? And if you want to work harder, you can have your legs straight, and you can go down and push up. Down and push up. Down and push up. That's it. That's good. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. We hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Done. Okay. So, finding your mermaid position. So one leg is going to be bent forwards, the other backward. Change the position if you need to. So we lift one arm up, right? Your left arm, breathe in and breathe out as you bend. Trying to keep the arm, the head close to the arm, okay? And then you breathe in, reach, and breathe out as you bend, okay? And breathe in, reach, and breathe out as you bend here. So arm and head are close together. So make sure you don't do this with the head, okay? Trying to keep the head in alignment with the spine. That's good. Last one. That's very good. Okay, the arm you were using for the plank, stretch. Stretching your shoulder. Good. And then take the same arm back and press with the hands and leave your pelvis off the floor, taking the arm up and stretch. That's a bit. And release down. Well done, everyone. Okay. So turn on your all fours position. Good. And round the spine like a cat. And out. And round. And out. Good. Round. Out. One more time. Round. And out. Good. And touch your toes under. Lift your hips up. Downward dog. Stretch. Walk your hands back until your feet. And on the out breath, vertebrae by vertebrae. And roll your spine. Okay, roll the shoulders backwards. Good. Okay, and close your eyes. Find your standing position, neutral standing position. Good. Just ground your feet down, shoulders relax. Come back to your lateral breathing. Just notice how you feel after the class. Notice how your body feels. Notice if there is any difference from the beginning. When you're ready, let's roll up on the balls of the feet. Then keep your eyes closed. You can open them for more challenge. Sorry, the opposite. You can close them for more challenge. That's it, good. And then release the heels down. Let's shake our legs. Shake, shake, shake. Good. Let's shake our hips. Shake, shake, shake. Arms, shoulders. Yes, good. Great. And circle your arms for 1 and 2, 3, and reverse the way. 1, 2, and 3. Again, hug yourself, stretch. Good. Open the arms and swap. Well done, everyone. Thank you very much for coming, for showing up, for joining the class. Thank you.